Good morning, guys. It is Thursday morning and just about to I just got back from a run and just quickly showered. So I'm going to just write a quick list of things that I hope to kind of get done today. I do have to start propping my planner up a little bit now so that I can write, otherwise it's a little bit difficult. So yeah, I basically need to do some banking stuff today, and then I definitely need to put some laundry away. If you guys ever came to my house, it's the one thing that you would always see, because I have me and my husband both are like really into cleaning. Well, not so much into cleaning, but at least having a clean house. But yeah, there's always piles of clean laundry waiting to be put away everywhere, to be honest. And then one day a week I will just like get it all done. Well, the kids do their own, but yeah, so laundry, I need to work on my work course, a couple of homeschool things for the kids, and I want to buy a splash pool, which we thought we had, but we don't. So yeah, that's kind of it for today. Bit of a low-key day. I am going to keep a post-it note in here just so I can keep a running to-do list of like how our day has gone, so when I'm journaling it's a bit easier. So I'll just write on there, went for a run, and then obviously now I'm just about to go down and do homeschool with the kids, and I will also just keep like scrap piece of paper in here to jot down like homeschool wise what we have done, what we're reading, listening to, any progress the kids make, things like that, so that can go in my homeschool section. Sometimes I do that as the day is just going on if I have time, but generally I'll just scratch it down quickly on there and then I can elaborate in my notes later. So yeah, that is it. I don't have to worry about cooking. My husband's cooking today, and oh, actually I do need to print. I need to print my daughter's she's been doing like typing lessons online, and she just finished level 2, so I want to make sure I get her certificate printed. Yeah, that's it, guys. I will check in with you later. Bye. Hey guys, so it's Thursday afternoon and I'm just updating my homeschool planner. I am in the garden, so I'm sorry if you can hear my neighbours and their dogs barking. We've just kind of been outside all day today because it's been a really nice weather. And we did do art today. We've just been doing like, yeah, lots of watercolouring and stuff. And yeah, I'm off the school day. And then just write up a few notes about, well, nothing much other than our usual, other than we did watercolouring, and my younger one did some gardening with my husband. Oop. So I'll just put that in there as well. So yeah, that's kind of it in terms of homeschool update. I haven't really, there's my page marker out there. I kind of haven't really needed to add anything to this, but I have pretty much done everything except my work course, which I'm going to do now, and laundry, which I'm going to do later on with the kids. And yeah, that's it. I will be back later on when I do my journaling. Hey guys, so it is Thursday evening, and I think I've spent pretty much the whole day thinking it's Wednesday, because we only started school one Wednesday, so yeah, I'm just really confused about the days. But anyway, so I've just got a kind of like a list here of things that we did, and I've pulled out some stickers already so that I can just go straight into journaling. So this morning I was able to go for a run first thing, which was really nice, because I'm finding that come evening, I'm just too tired and want to relax and not really do anything much. So it was kind of nice to just get out there straight away, get my exercise done, and then my husband kind of helped the kids get dressed and breakfasted, and yeah, by the time I got back they were ready to start school. And it was another really really warm day, so we'd kind of sat in the garden and did homeschool there. We generally don't really homeschool at the desk. I don't think we've ever sat down and done school at a desk with chairs and that. We are always like in the living room, on the sofa, on the rug, in the garden, wherever. We have like a very relaxed kind of homeschool style. So yeah, it's kind of nice. We put the picnic blanket out and we just work out there. We are doing kind of like the basics only, and I just writing that down because I want to look back on this and not think that our day was just filled like with school. Like I would say we probably did maybe 2.5 hours for the older one. We probably definitely less than 2 hours for the little one, and that includes like all our read aloud, our spiritual stuff. Yeah. But I am continuing to do like a little bit of science and stuff with the older one, who is 12 going on 13. Oops. So I know I keep a record of that in my, what is that bumpy thing? I keep a record of that in my homeschool section, but I just want to make a note of it here as well. Just going to use my oh god, what's this called? The Multifunction pencil board from Lauren Phelps Designs. So it's designed to like help you line up tab tapes. It's a ruler, and I'm also using it as a pencil board because I've got this really bumpy sticker there. Yeah, that was kind of it for that homeschool stuff. Then we had we had leftovers for lunch, which was really nice. If you follow me on Instagram, I kind of shared pictures of what we were eating, which was really yummy and so nice. So I did make extra for today, and I added extra chilies and coriander to mine because I love really, really spicy food and I love coriander. So I will add chilies to everything, like flaked chilies, fresh green chilies, chili powder, everything. Okay, and then we did like spend the afternoon in the garden doing watercoloring. So I have this like sticker sheet that I found a while ago that I did share already on my Instagram, but basically I just watercolored it, or maybe I even cut it first. So I cut like these kind of random shapes out of it on my silhouette, and then I watercolored it. So I've got this one and that one. I think I might have shown these already, I'm not sure, sorry guys. I don't know, I can't remember what I've shared on here and what I've shared on Instagram, but yeah, I was going to use one of these to layer, but I might use this because this page is looking more kind of bluish and pinkish. So yeah, I might just layer this sticker here with this Art Time sticker. Not sure where this one is from, to be honest, just from my stash. Stick that down, and I'll just write that we played with, hard to see around the edge now, yeah, we did some watercoloring, and then we also tried like string art. I don't know if you guys have seen it. So you kind of like have a piece of string and you dip it in ink, and then you kind of lay the string on the page. You close the book and then you pull the string out, and it comes out with this like beautiful kind of design. I'll try and put a picture in here if I remember. Let me just write that down. But yeah, it's just like the way you lay the string obviously changes, so you can get lots of different combinations of art, and it's just so simple. And I used like my shimmery ink, so we got like really shiny kind of art, I guess, in the end. So I'm just writing that down. Art and oh, not ink and art string. And my daughter just had so much fun, the older one. She did loads of different ones. And then while we were doing that, my husband was doing some gardening with the little one. She kind of did watercolors for a while, but then she wasn't really interested in the string art, so they kind of planted seeds like vegetables and herbs for in our raised bed, because our rabbit does live in the garden, and she'll eat anything that we grow on the ground if it's like, you know, vegetables and herbs. So yeah, we have to kind of keep stuff a bit higher. And then she kind of played like with the water hose the rest of the afternoon, which was fun because I still did not manage to buy a splash pool. I thought we had one, but I think we threw it out last year because it had a hole in it. So I have to try and get that done this week, actually. Played with the water hose. And then we just put that. My husband cooked dinner today, so I just want to mark that. Oops. I kind of leave like a line between each thing just so it doesn't start looking a bit too messy and cramped. Plus it's not like we have tons and tons of stuff going on, so I can kind of afford to do that. So he made rice, and we call it sabji, which is like mixed vegetable curry kind of thing. So that was really nice and spicy. And then in the evening, let me just check that I've got everything. Homeschool, Peppa Pig. Yeah, in the evening we kind of had a bit of family time and played games. So I might just add that here to the heart because I don't really want to add another sticker. We played the same game that we played yesterday, which is Dragon Realm, because my little one got it for her birthday and she's like really into dragons and stuff, and it's a really fun game. It's quite long, but it's really, really good. And it says like 10 plus, but I would say once you get the hang of it, even kids as young as 7 or 8 could definitely play it. And I actually won today. And then that was kind of it, really. I sent the kids to bed and I read to them at bedtime. Even though they do obviously read independently themselves, I still love reading aloud to them, and I hope it's something that I can do with them for a long, long time, because yeah, it just builds like so many nice family memories, and we just have really nice discussions. So it is something I try to do even with the older one. Like every single day I will read to them, part of our homeschool, and then in the evenings and even in the daytime sometimes. So yeah, that's kind of it. There is a little bit of a gap here, so I don't know if I'll leave it or yeah, I have some of these stickers that I ordered, but I'm not really sure what I would use them for. So I could put one of these on there. So they are from Harriet Wright Designs. They're clear stickers, and I might just pop one there because why not? Yeah, so that is it. I do have a few things I need to schedule in for tomorrow. But I think I'm going to do that on a sticky note because I'm not really sure exactly what time it's happening. So the little kids, one of my friends is arranging a Skype conference or a Zoom with the little kids. She did say 2 p.m. provisionally, but I'm not going to put that in there. Whoops. These sticky notes, by the way, are from AliExpress, but I'll just put that there. And I don't really have anything else other than school stuff to get done for tomorrow. I do have this little thing that I was working on today, so let me show you. It's just like a piece of clear piece of like plain piece of vellum, and then I have this plasticky, I don't know what it is, but anyway, printed design that I got. My husband bought me flowers a long time ago, lilies, and this was just the wrapping paper on the bouquet. So I've just cut it down and I've tipped it in my planner here and there. But I wanted to make this little birthday picture pouch for my daughter. So I just printed out a couple of pictures, and this was actually not her birthday day. This was her birthday day. So I have this like Fisker's hole punch, like a really tiny one. I think it's meant for like, well, I don't know what it's meant for, but I remember buying it for the Erin Condren planner, I think. So you could laminate and hole punch your own covers for the Erin Condren. So I'm just going to hole punch the, oops, get my ollie clip off there. Hole punch on the other side in exactly the same place, hopefully. And that's it. I could glue it down, but I think I probably won't. I think I'll just add the string to it. If I can get it in. I'll try the other side. Yeah, and then I'm just going to put that in the pouch, and I'll probably tip this pouch in on like around her birthday page there, just because this is kind of, oops, this is the last week I'm using the Stalogy anyway, and it's pretty thick, so I think I kind of don't really need to worry about adding too much more bulk to it. And I'll just put a little bow on there. That's too big, but yeah, let me know like what kind of memorabilia and things you add to your guys' planners. I usually never do stuff like this because obviously I use my planner strictly for planning, but yeah, I just thought since I'm kind of memory keeping anyway, I would do that. And I did cut like a little semicircle there so that it's easy to take out if I need. And I might actually have to put a little bit of glue on there because otherwise it's going to drive me crazy if I can see the white. Whoops. See what I mean? Okay, and then I will probably tip this in. I have showed, like I have a whole video on how to tip things in, but I do always still get asked how I do it with sellotape, obviously, so you guys can see the process now. So I basically just get a gift card and a piece of tape. This tape is actually extra wide, so I'm going to cut some of it off because I don't need it to be so yeah, wide basically. And so I've just got a piece of tape and I wrap the non-sticky part around the card, and then I'm going to do this one in the middle and just kind of push it in and swipe, and that's in there. And on the other side I would usually do one at the top and one at the bottom, so I'll just do that as well. And then I'll just update my evening pages, but let me just do this. So it is really easy, oops, it is really easy to do and really fun way to just add tip-ins without it being like overly noticeable that you've, you know, stuck it in. It kind of just looks like it's free floating in there. So I'll just show you. So you want the sticky pieces on your fingers and the non-sticky like that, and the card just basically helps push it in. So yeah, there is that. I probably will have to change this string to something a little bit thicker because I don't really like that one. But yeah, there's a little picture of the birthday girl on her birthday pages. And then I just, yeah, I kind of accidentally hole punched that there, but anyway, I am happy with the way that turned out. And then, so just making sure there's nothing else going on tomorrow. Highlight of the day was definitely doing art with my kids, but I don't really have a small enough art sticker to stick in there, so I will probably just use a heart one here, and I'll go for like this bluish one. So these are from Madison Fox Plans, who is no longer open. Art with, oh god, the kids. And then sleep tracker I will do once I have my phone back. I already showed you guys, like we already updated my homeschool planner together. I just filled in a few things there. Is it the 23rd? Yeah. So I tried to do something a little bit different on here than I don't want to keep repeating myself. So I think this might be that, my husband cooked dinner, and I am also happy for our evening routine, which kind of seems to be working out nicely. Like the kids have showers and get into their PJs, their nighttime PJs, might I add, because we are just living in PJs these days. But anyway, they change PJs and then they come down and we play games, and then they go straight to bed for quiet reading and like me reading to them. So yeah, that's kind of the highlight of my day. So yeah, that is it really. I don't have anything else. I did want to show you guys, I was just playing here with like, I don't know if you can see, but it's basically like shimmery paints that I picked up. I don't know if it's coming across on the camera, but anyway, I was just swatching some with my girls. But this is what I wanted to show you. So this is evening routine that was hand lettered by a Paperella Story. So she does like personalized, you can have like morning routine or evening routine, and you can have like timed, so like 5 p.m. dinner, 6 p.m. walk, whatever. But I chose to just have this. So I have got like some washi on there, and I just taped this into my planner, but for my May planner I will print this on like vellum or some patterned acetate. I've got might add some like floral designs to the background. Well, I'll have to double print it, so I'll print like a florally page and then I'll reprint this on there for my May setup. But yeah, it's just kind of like a quick reminder. So, you know, monthly memory sticker, which is what we just did here. Sleep tracker, which I showed you guys. And then gratitude list, homeschool pages, and summary on weekly. So if you remember, like previously I was using this insert by Printable Kate to do like a quick summary of our day. So, you know, yeah, basically just a very quick summary, and then I left a page here in case I wanted to add extra stuff about, you know, anything that had happened. But that's obviously because I was here's another one. That's obviously because I was planning, you know, like we actually had plans, things to do, places to go, timed dailies. But because I'm actually just doing my whole page now as just memory keeping, it's kind of redundant to have that weekly insert as well. Like there's literally no point in having a weekly summary when I'm doing the exact same thing in a much more expanded, you know, version of that here. So I'm not doing that now, but from, you know, my general kind of evening planning routine, this is what it is. I make sure that I kind of make a note of the day, a summary on my weekly insert. So yeah, this is a digital printable, like custom. I think she's still offering them on her website. So definitely check her out. I will try and leave a link below. Let me just make a note of that, because as you know, I will forget. Yeah, and you can pick up, you know, how many ever kind of ones you want, and she does, like I said, she offers timed ones. It is a maximum of 5, I believe, that you can do, so like 5 times or 5 bullet points. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow morning if I kind of use my planner to write down anything, otherwise at some point tomorrow. Okay guys, bye. Morning guys. So it's Friday and I didn't wake up in time to go for a run, so I'm gonna just do like a separate workout at home later. I also just need to text one of my friends to see how he's doing. I also want to try and FaceTime my mum with the kids today. My husband's back at work today, so it's actually a bit nicer when he's working, because me and the kids have a bit of a better routine. And then I want to test my microphone for the voice, some of the voiceovers for this video, to see if it works. I need to think about lunch and dinner, so I have some pasta sauce in the freezer that I need to defrost, and I would also like to get some my room hoovered. That's kind of it, I guess. I do have some watercolor pencils that I was looking for last night, so I just made a note of it on my phone so I wouldn't forget this morning. But yeah, I'm pretty tired today, to be honest. I went to bed really late again, about 1:30, and then my neighbour decided she was going to do some gardening at like 7 a.m. and my bedroom window is open because it's so hot, and yeah, she woke me up, so I'm exhausted. I've had like 5.5 hours sleep, but anyway, I am gonna go downstairs and get the kids ready for school, and I will speak to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so we made it to Friday evening. I think I shall be stickering it up quite a bit this evening because yeah, I was just pulling out various stickers and kind of a lot happened, even though nothing really much happened, if you guys know what I mean. So let's get started. I'll just start by ticking off stuff. So I did actually manage to fit in a workout today. The kids had like a couple of Zoom phone calls with their friends, so I was just in the garden, yeah, working out, so that was nice. And the weather's been really, really warm, hot actually, I would even say, recently, so that was fun. So I kind of just started the day with homeschool, and I think I'm just gonna write a little, like, probably not much about the homeschool because it was kind of like a short day, to be honest, because my eldest one just didn't feel very well. Just okay, just kind of fatigued and tired. I think the back to school has kind of taken it out of her a little bit, so I'm just going to make a note of that. I mean, she doesn't have any symptoms at all. She's just kind of general feeling of unwellness. I'm going to adjust that sticker. And then what? Yeah, my daughter, well, after homeschool I was sitting in the garden. I had to get I put my work course there because I hadn't worked on that for a couple of days, and there is a deadline on when I need to finish it in order to get my certificate. So I worked on that in the garden today, and I can luckily like tether the internet from my phone to my laptop, so I can pretty much work anywhere, which is really nice. After that, what happened? Well, my daughter, the older one, had like a second bout of energy and decided she wanted to bake cookies, but then decided actually she wasn't feeling well enough after all. But I think maybe it was just her ploy to get me to make them. But so me and the little one ended up baking them in the end. Well, mostly her. So our favourite chocolate chip cookies recently, well, has been for a few years, but recently we've been making these a lot, are the New York Times cookies. They have like, they put a little bit of salt, like rock salt in it, so you get, you know, like a real sweet bite of chocolate, and then you also get like these tiny little crystals of salt in it. It's just like so good. But you do have to, well, we always bake some straight away, but they say that they actually taste better if they've been left in the fridge for like, I think 24 to 72 hours. Something happens to the butter basically that the perfect cookie is after 72 hours, but we just make a whole batch and then we bake like 4 or 6 every day, and then they do actually last about 72 hours, so we get the actual cookie at the end of that. So yeah, that was 2 sick. So and then my daughter had a a Zoom with her friends, which was really nice because yeah, she has kind of been missing them a lot. And I think with the older kids, because they've all got mobiles, then it's a bit easier for them to connect with each other and just chat and text and things like that. Whereas with the little ones, it's a little bit more difficult, obviously. So one of the moms arranged it, which was really nice. And then they had like an online drawing challenge, so they were all saying like, oh, let's draw a pig, and then sharing their drawings, and then let's draw a peacock and all that. So that was really fun, and they did that for a couple of hours actually, so that's when I was working out. And I feel like I'm going to run out of space already. And at the same time, my daughter was FaceTiming with her friends. Oops. And I'll just write her name because I will know who I'm talking about. But yeah, so I will put my workout sticker. These are some of my favorite workout stickers. They're from Ohana Story. She is, if you're familiar with Create with Pen, this is her sister and dad. I think the dad does the drawings and her sister like obviously prints and cuts the stickers. And I did legs today, so my legs are absolutely killing. But yeah, that's a cute little sticker. What else? I have actually written this down somewhere, one sec. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this sticker here because my daughter received like belated birthday presents she keeps receiving presents almost every day since Monday from family, because obviously Amazon are not delivering Prime at the moment. So yeah, that's kind of fun for her. She received a giant Pass the Pigs game, which is one of her favorite games. She has the miniature version because obviously we have everything pig in the house. Well, obviously not everything because we didn't have these two giant inflatable pigs. But yeah, she received that from one of my husband's brothers in Ireland, Alex, and she played with them pretty much the whole day. Which was nice. What else? They also made more thank you signs. So we have some like thank you to the postman, milkman, delivery guys, NHS, who else, binmen, on our windows at the front, so when they come they can see it. So that was nice. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. Yeah, I thought I had more to write. I will just end the day. Just had a nice kind of evening chat with my husband after work. Sometimes we don't really get to catch up because he, when he gets home, my oldest daughter is sometimes awake, so she likes to calm down and hang out with him. So that's their like alone time. But today, she was not feeling too good, so she was in bed. So yeah, that is it really. I didn't use as many stickers as I thought I would, partly because I don't really have that much space, but I'll just keep them. And actually the Hello Weekend one is for tomorrow. Whoops. And I'm not sure where to put it actually. I might just put it at the top here. Yeah, we don't really have any plans other than, that's wonky. I do have to do some more deliveries. My husband is working, so it'll be just me tomorrow. And yeah, I'll just be delivering a few locally, very locally. But I don't know what time I need to pick up the bags, so I'm not going to put anything down on there just yet. But I will do the highlight of my day, which was, is it Friday? Yep. catching up with one of my friends on the phone. And sometimes she watches my videos, so if you are, hey Gandavika. So yeah, that is it. As usual, I'll do my sleep tracker once I stop using my phone, which I'm filming on. I already went ahead and filled in like homeschool stuff because baking lesson. Oops, I think I might have already, actually no I didn't. Yeah, I just did that off camera, nothing too unusual. We did play lots of games, which I didn't obviously mark on my daily because there's no space, but that's not really something unusual for us. And we did watch a documentary, oops, as well. And here, I'm not really sure what I'll write, so I'll kind of just leave that and do that off camera. But I think that's it for the day. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Good morning, guys. Saturday morning. I had a nice lie-in. Well, kind of just lazed in bed, to be honest. I think I kind of broke myself yesterday because when I was working out, I was doing squats, like this squat thing, like loads of different types of squats. And this morning I'm having difficulty like walking, sitting, walking down the stairs, basically just seem to have lost the use of my legs. So I'm just kind of on my bed, got all my stuff here, and I've got to do some work stuff online and also try to print out some of the inserts for setting up my next Stalogy for May, basically. But I didn't update my fitness tracker yesterday, so I just wanted to show you guys. I'm still using this one at the back with like from, I think it's a freebie from Annie Plans Printables. And so yesterday was the 24th. You can see I haven't really been working out much, to be honest, but I mean at all this year, to be honest, but it's just the kind of way it goes, to be honest. I'm still keeping up with my walking like 5 miles every single day, and for now that's going to be good enough. Sorry, I don't think this is the freebie from Annie Plans Printables. I think this is the freebie from Annie Plans Printables. And I know it seems like I'm doubling up by having 2 inserts of the same, but I guess this one was supposed to be like a tracker, whereas this was more details of what exercise I did. But I do feel like I probably don't need both in the next Stalogy setup. Like I could get rid of this one and just use that. And if I wanted like a more of an obvious thing, I could even just highlight the boxes. I might even be fancy and color coordinate, so I might do like upper body a different color, full body different color, legs, boxing, swimming, cardio. Let's see how that goes. So yeah, I think I'm going to just kind of flip through this and figure out what inserts I do need for the next Stalogy, which ones I don't, which ones are a little bit more redundant. Also, obviously, I do have this pre-planning, future planning insert. Anyway, I can't take it out, but in the back from Paper and Cats. And let me just close this planner. I'll move it. So I do have this pre-planning month on one page from Paper and Cats in the back, and I have to kind of go through this and fill in some things because when I've got, like, for example, I've got April set up here already, anything that comes up now in terms of meetings or like specifically work related things, I just put it straight in here. Like, you know, I've got like an online work course thing that I have to attend. And I don't put it in here because, you know, it's not pre-planning, it's in the month. I just put it directly in here. But this planner, this insert will be coming with me to my next Stalogy and the Stalogy after that. So I'm going to transfer some of this information back into here so that when I have this in my new one, I can reference things like work things, especially like meetings, courses. I don't have to keep going back to my Stalogy for that. So I hope that makes sense. I only use this like from like today. If something came up for April, I would put it straight in here, not in here. If something came up for May onwards, then it would go in here and then get transferred. But I'm going to do the reverse and kind of transfer some key things back in here so that this is a complete, like, accurate reflection of work and important meetings and appointments that I've had that I might need to refer to in my, in the upcoming months, basically. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to put any vinyls this time on the front of my Stalogy, probably, because as you can see, I always have to have a cover on it to protect them. And at certain points, it did become a little bit annoying because obviously the jelly cover doesn't fit in the Malden, which meant even though my Stalogy fit in the Malden, I couldn't use it in there because I couldn't use it without the cover, and with the cover it wouldn't fit in the pockets. So yeah, I'm not going to put any vinyls on the cover. Maybe my name, like I kind of make my own vinyl so that even if that gets scratched off or pulled off, it doesn't matter, I can stick a new one on. But here you can see like a little bit from the Malden zip. This one from the Style Planner did get a little bit ruined. So I want to kind of avoid that if possible. Yeah, so that's what I will be doing today. I was looking through my like footage of these videos last night, and I've actually ended up recording a lot more than I thought I would initially. So I might have to split it into 2 videos, or I don't know, maybe like try and cut out chunks of it. Yeah, let's see. So that's what I'll be doing today anyway. And I do have to do some of those grocery deliveries later on today, but I'm still waiting to hear back from them. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, good evening, night. It's like midnight here on Saturday, and I'm just gonna get my journaling for the day done. So as usual, I have all my stickers that I want to use. So I have this otter that says nope from Banana Doodle's shop, which I love, because I woke up super achy and I just wanted to make a note of that on here, I guess. My legs and bum, actually, from all the squatting. So yeah, that was that. And I did kind of have a lazy morning, so I don't want to put like a whole sticker in there just for that. I'll just put that in there. Where's my list gone? Oh yeah. Then I was driving, dropping off like groceries for people, and my husband normally comes with me, but he was working today, so it was just me, which was actually quite nice because I ended up having like a bit of alone time for a couple of hours, so that was really nice. Just like complete and utterly by myself, and I just kind of drop bags to people's doors, so it's not like there's not really any contact. Like somebody might open the door and say hello and thank you and that, but other than that I'm not, you know, speaking to anybody. And I did have my little baby pocket Malden rings with me because I just have like people's addresses in here who I have to deliver to. So yeah, I'm just propping it up so I can get around the corner. Sorry, I'm just gonna make sure I'm in frame. And then came home and baked some. Did I bake some cookies? Yeah, I baked some more cookies because, like I said, we do kind of just have them in the fridge, like the dough, and then I just bake a few every day. And then my YouTube video went live, the first part of this. So yeah, I just kind of worked on editing and uploading the video, which was such a long video. It actually took, I think, like over 2.5 hours to upload that. Edited and uploading, I don't even let me just get my uploaded, it should say. Oops. Oh gosh, I'm making a mess of this here. Anywho, edited video part 1, and I just want to make a note of how long. Oh my god, see, I am having trouble talking and writing at the same time today, but it took over 2.5 hours to upload. So these stickers, I can't remember where they're from actually. They might be from Peggy Daily Things or something like that. And what else? Yeah, I was drinking a lot of tea today because I think I'm just pretty tired. I love the sun and I love being out in the garden when it's nice and sunny, but I do love the rain, and I am beginning to get a little bit, I don't want to say depressed because that's not the right word at all, but I start to get quite agitated. My mind just feels like I'm desperate for a bit of rain, and so I have to like switch on YouTube sounds of like thunder and rain at night time so I can sleep. Otherwise I'm having trouble like sleeping, partly the heat, partly just kind of fed up of the sun. I mean, I'm fine in the daytime. I will just, you know, be out and about and I'll be enjoying the sun, but in the evenings I kind of feel like I just need a bit of rain now. I'm just not happy and my mind's just not peaceful, and I've always been like this, and I know it's weird because most people love the sun and most people hate the rain, but not me. So I was just drinking lots of tea because I'm tired, not sleeping well. So hopefully we're supposed to have lots of rain next week, so fingers crossed for that, guys. And sorry if you're in London and don't want it to rain. So yeah, I'm just going to write on there actually that I'm fed up of the sunny weather, need some rain, and I might even add in there that I've been listening to thunderstorms again, because it has been a while since I've needed to do that. But yeah, my husband has to actually sleep in a different room when I get to this stage, because you can just imagine I have to have it on quite loud as well. Like it has to be like realistic, so not like, you know, on headphones or anything. So yeah. Then I just kind of, after dinner, I read aloud to the kids for a bit, after kind of evening wind down, and yeah, what were we laughing at? Yeah, my daughter was saying some really funny things to me, which I will make a note of here, because I do have like a page per family member where I write down like things specific to them. So things that I, you know, funny things they say or do, or sweet things, or just accomplishments, achievements, things that I notice about them that I adore or appreciate. That goes on here. So I am almost out of space and I won't be able to fit in what I need to about her. So I might just put it on a sticky note, because I don't think I have any more pages left, and there's not really any point in starting a new page when, for 3 of them, or even one of them, when I'm not going to get it filled in anyway. So I will do that afterwards. So I'll just write, she said some funny things, and then I'll write separately about that. And then I did, manage to water the gardens. So yeah, it's not generally something I would note on here, but because I have space and I'm trying to keep like just like an accurate memory of the day, I have put that in there. And my daughter was with me, and I managed to wash my car as well just quickly, and she was playing with water. And that actually happened before I read to them, so I might just put like a bit of an arrow. I don't know why I put it in the wrong order, but anywho. And then tonight again, I got to kind of hang out with my husband after he got home from work, and just had a nice catch up with him without any disturbance from the kids. Yeah, and that's kind of it really. I'm just gonna put like a little TV sticker here and write catch up on shows, because that's what I'm gonna do after I finish this video. So that's my day. I don't really have any plans for tomorrow. So there was a couple of things I needed to check. So I've got this page of things I'm waiting on, and my little rainbow moon order arrived. So just check that off. And then I have this weekly tab on notes that I've taken from my iPhone, like screenshots and stuff, and I'm just going to go through it really quickly and see if there's stuff that I have gotten done that can just kind of get crossed off. And I like a bit of a thicker pen for this, to be honest. And we did buy game for my daughter, and I did print the routine. I need to print some text out actually. So yeah, I will just add that to Sunday to make sure that I get that done. There are quite a few things that I want to tip in to this planner before I stop, before I kind of shelve it and put it away. So I'll just write print texts and notes. So sometimes when she says really funny things, I have to quickly just type it out there and then, so I remember. But then sometimes she says funny things to my husband and he just texts it to me in a message, and instead of writing it out like on this page, where's it gone? I would just print it out and either put it on a sticky note or just have it in here somewhere. So I do want to mention like my tabs, because I do always get asked about my tabs and whether they're just in random places or where they're from, things like that. So the majority of my tabs are either these sparkly glittery ones are from Avery, and then my monthly tabs are from the Style Planner, And then the bow ones, the floral, they are tab tapes from Lauren Phelps Designs. So you just get like a roll of, let me show you quickly. So this is one of her floral washi tapes, tab tapes, and you can see that as a close-up of the design. Oops. And you would just kind of fold, like you can feel where the perforation is, and you just fold it, and then it just tears like very easily like that. And then just you can just obviously stick it on, or you can use her like multifunction tab tape placer if you wanted to do, you know, like 1 to 12 or whatever. But yeah, I will just use this in places that I, you know, want to refer back to. The tab tapes I just leave on, I don't remove them, but these Avery ones I do move them from month to month, and they are like notes that I've taken, or just kind of things that I've needed to reference, I need to reference. These ones especially are lists of things, so like for example, this was my daughter's birthday thing, which will come off, like I'll go through it at the end of the month. That will come off, that tab will come off. This was a list of, oh yeah, some camera, digital camera, photography stuff. This one is a list of YouTube video suggestions from you guys. This was some notes that I need to forward to somebody. So yeah, these are like, and then this is a homeschool reference, and I do have some labels on them. So they are these ones from the Style Planner. So they're like clear foiled, hollow foiled labels that just fit perfectly on the Avery tabs. And I do have some obviously on there, so this says to do, notes, weekly, daily, things like that. But at the end of the month, I will, like when I finish the Stalogy, I will take all the Avery ones out, but I will leave the tab tapes in there just because why not. And I have a whole roll of them, so I don't really need to you know, reuse them as such. You can't actually buy these Avery tabs in the UK, so I had to order mine from America, and they don't even deliver here, so I had to order it to my mall box and then have it delivered here. So yeah, that was that. And then I haven't filled this out yet. I'll do that off camera because I'm not really sure what I want to put in there, and also I will fill in my gratitude list off camera as well. So that's it. That's my journaling for the day, and I will be back tomorrow for my last journaling, and then hopefully this video will be uploaded either Sunday night or Monday morning. Hey guys, so welcome back for the last clip, I guess, of the video, and I'm just gonna finish off like my journaling for Sunday. So it was kind of a really relaxed, another relaxed, lazy day today. We all kind of just did our own thing. So I don't know why I've got a Netflix sticker actually, because I didn't watch Netflix. I was catching up on some YouTube videos, so I'll put that one back in here. These are from Once More with Love. Let me see if I know I have some YouTube stickers. Here we go. So these are also from Once More with Love, and I'll use the binge one actually, because I did catch up on quite a few videos this morning, and that's really small, so I'm gonna layer it again. on one of these. Sorry guys, I thought it was a bit more organized this time. Clearly not. But yeah, my husband was just up with the kids and they were all just hanging out. I think they were watching and playing, and yeah, so caught up on YouTube, and it was another really hot day today. Oops. And then after that I was kind of just in the garden getting my steps in, and I was doing like a bit of meal prep because I wanted to make lemon curd tart. Yeah, lemon curd tart. So I had to just like squeeze lemon juice for ages, and I realized after that I should have just juiced them, but anyway. And then my husband watched, he had like movie afternoon with my eldest daughter, and they watched, I think they were watching Saving Private Ryan maybe, and then me and the little one watched Toy Story 4 because we have Disney Plus, and we didn't really watch it when it came out because as I've mentioned before, I'm not really a Disney person, but my kids love it, and yeah, she wanted to watch a movie with me, so it was actually quite fun, and I was kind of cooking at the same time but also just hanging out with her, and then we're playing together as well. Oops. We also watched the lamp one. It's only like a 10-minute like video, but I can't remember what it's called, but it's about the Bo Peep lamp. Maybe it's called Lamp Life actually. So yeah, that was quite fun, and sorry about that guys, I forgot to put my phone on airplane mode, so of course it rang. But yeah, like I was saying, we watched Lamp Life as well. Maybe I'll add that here. And then I cooked, so I made like chapatis and palak paneer, which is like, paneer is like an Indian cheese which doesn't melt, so you can cut it into cubes like tofu, and it's pretty tasteless and bland, so you can kind of like add whatever spices to it that you want, and kind of, yeah, so we had that with spinach, like a really nice creamy spinach and paneer like curry, and then I finished off making the lemon curd tart, which I am a vegetarian, so even though I eat dairy, I don't eat eggs, so this recipe has like no gelatine or no eggs or anything like that. And I know a lot of people wonder how you make curd vegetarian, but yeah, it's just literally lemon juice, water, sugar, lemon juice, and then you add cornstarch to it, and you cook it, and it becomes like really thick and sets. So yeah, that was that. And then we had family dinner and watched a documentary together, so that's kind of how we do our evenings at the weekends, to be honest. Like if my husband's like, today's on a night shift, so he doesn't have to leave until 7, but yeah, if he's home or he's got a bit of time, then we will watch a documentary. So we watched a dolphin documentary, and I don't know what it was called, but it was really interesting, and that was on Disney as well. So we are definitely making the most of our Disney subscription, because they've got like a National Geographic section on there as well, so like that's definitely right up my alley. I could sit and watch like animal documentaries all day. Yeah, that, and then My evening plans are just to do some planning. I haven't actually done my planning for next week. I mean, other than set the days up, there's not much going on, to be fair. But I just want to look at my monthly and make sure if there's, you know, anything I'm need to make a note of, and I will just have like a relaxing evening, to be honest. I'll probably just put a bit of washi there for that awkward space, but there's not much to note today because it was like a really relaxed day, just cooking and getting my steps done and watching a movie. So yeah, I'll just write plan next week. I do want to choose a read aloud for our homeschool. I want to reply to any new YouTube comments because I did upload part 1 of this video already. And yeah, I guess I will try and edit and upload this video as well. So hopefully this will be up for you guys by Monday, which is tomorrow. So yeah, that is it, guys. Whoops. Thank you so much for joining me, watching. I know they ended up being a lot longer than I originally anticipated, but I have heard from, you know, quite a few of you already who've watched my first one that you really enjoyed the longer video, especially I guess right now because there's not much, you know, I guess there's not the usual amount of YouTube content on available for us to watch. So yeah, I am thankful for everybody who watches and comments and takes time to like just, you know, say hello even and introduce yourselves. So thank you so much, guys. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, I will see you probably, I will film a flip through of this full one next week. And as I'm flipping through it, I kind of don't really know what to talk about. So if you have any questions that you want me to answer in regards to planning or just anything you're curious to know about, please do let me know in the comments below, and I will try and answer as many questions as I can as I flip through this. So yeah, thanks guys again, and I will see you soon. Bye.